Okay, what is up there, YouTube? This is J-Man Time, and today I have another super rare weapon for you guys today. And this weapon comes all the way from Italy, and that is the rare Scotti Model 1930 naval rifle and its anti-aircraft counterpart. Now, these were actually two prototype fully automatic rifles designed for the Italian Navy and the Italian Air Force. Now, these weapons were designed by Alfredo Scotti, who was a famous Italian arms designer who also designed a large number of Italy's anti-aircraft autocannon systems, like the Scotti Model 2077 in 1930. Between 1930 and 1935, he also designed two fully automatic rifles for the Italian Navy, and these were the Scotti's Model 1930. There were two variations of this weapon. Both of these weapons were fully automatic, delayed blowback, gas operated, fully automatic rifles. They were chambered in the 6.5 by 52 millimeter Carcano cartridge, which was pretty outdated by that time period. In fact, the Carcano cartridge was outdated even by 1920 standards. Well, these two projects were designed sometime between 1930 and 1935, and they were actually designed for both the Italian Navy and the Italian Naval Air Force. Now, Italy also had naval warplanes like seaplanes, so Scotti also designed a second version of this gun for the Italian seaplanes as an anti-aircraft weapon or an aircraft armament for those seaplanes. The first version of this weapon is actually fitted with a buttstock and has a rather long magazine. This weapon system as a whole actually reminds me of the Russian Fedorov automat, but these weapons were completely different. Now, these weapons were tested in the mid-1930s. These two automatic rifles used a combined gas and delayed blowback operating system that used a short underbarreled gas stroke piston instead of the longer medium stroke gas system seen in other automatic rifles. And keep in mind, these weapons were actually designed around the same time that Alfredo Scotti designed his semi-automatic rifle, the Scotti Model X, which was designed in 1932 and was also attested by the Italian military along with these two fully automatic rifle prototypes. Not much is known about these weapons. They did have a detachable 20 to 35 round box magazine, and these weapons do remind me of the Russian Fedorov automat from the First World War. But that's really it about these weapons. These weapons were tested between 1930 and around 1933, but after this, these weapons seem to have disappeared, and only a few black and white images survive of these rare prototype fully automatic rifles. Now imagine if the Italians had actually adopted this weapon. These were meant for the Italian Navy, but I'm pretty sure if they had adopted this weapon in the 1930s, that they could have produced enough of these that they could have been used by the Italian Army during the Second World War. Imagine Italian soldiers or stormtroopers armed with this weapon with either of these two prototype automatic rifles rather than the old outdated Carcano system. The Italians had also designed an automatic rifle in 1935, and that was designed by the Breda company, the Breda PG, which was a select fire automatic rifle that was also offered to Costa Rica and was used in the Costa Rican Civil War. A few hundred of those were actually used in World War II also by the Italian military. But this Scotti Model 1930 naval automatic rifle and its anti-aircraft/aircraft counterpart were some of the rarer prototype rifles, fully automatic rifles designed ultimately for the Italian Navy, and they could have been used by the Italian Army, but ultimately these two prototypes were never adopted, just like Alfredo Scotti's semi-automatic rifle, the Scotti Model X. So what do you all think of the Scotti Model 1930 naval rifle and the Scotti Model 1930 fully automatic aircraft rifle? Please tell me in the comment section below, and until next time, this was J-Man Time, signing off.